Anyway, good job us. Be very clever of us to go and grab some lodgings and read what we can, carrying on. And here's our lodgings right here. Reading's a great way to pass the time. In-game, that is. This is such a good place for lodgings that I think I might take this place out for the full, well, as long as possible.
God be with you.
Have you got a bed for the night?
Certainly. For how
long? A few nights?
No problem.
And that will last us forever, I believe, but I want to haggle it down a bit.
What about this?
Well,
Yeah, save myself 5 whole
you'll like
groschen.
it here.
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed there is. Just last night, Father Godwin was here, calling fire and brimstone down on old Gertrude, the herb woman. He's not one to make a fuss over some trifle either. Oh, and another thing. Around here, you should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables. When the head groom told the lads here, they fell off their seats laughing.
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
Now, the trunk I'm grateful for all the stuff that I'm doubtlessly going to steal around here. Should be free food, but jinx, climbing a ladder to get up to your bed? Seems every shade of impractical. Now. Is that for my belongings? I guess it is, and there's my bed. Now, what time is it? Let's see, it's still morning. In fact, we didn't really spend any time learning how to read, but we still learnt. Good for us. Do we want to do more quests here? Actually, I want to get some reading done, and then sleep, and then I'm going to see if something that I think can happen happens. It might not, but we'll see. Inventory. Where's my book? Let's get reading. How long do we need to finish this book? 19, 100%. Take a few hours, but we'll get on it. And since I took the perk, we get less tired and less hungry whilst reading. Been a long time since I just sat down and read a book, I think. I was sent a copy of The Prince, and I read that cover to cover, but that was only about 100 pages. Didn't take long at all. Henry from Skalitz chiming in saying he feels quite hungry. Don't worry, we'll get you some lovely lentil mash. I'm sure they're cooking some up for late lunch already. And reading that alone has given us, wow, a lot of reading skill. Very nice. Get another level up before too long and we can start working on the next primer soon, I'm sure. Did I still have any other primers worth reading? Silence is golden but needs level 10. Pickpocketing book can be read straight away. And then I can take the book that I have just read and store it here because we're already done with you. Come to think about it, I should probably also store that. No, I'll be able to get level 5 after reading the pickpocketing book, so that should work out just fine. Henry, keep on reading. You can eat later on. I'm sure there'll still be food out come night time. Oh, okay, there's a limit to how much one man can read. It's alright, you can go to sleep afterwards. I'm sure you can get a good bit of mileage out of a Henry from Skalitz account, though. Plenty of people stream this game, no doubt. It's a great game. Steam wants to have me believe it's Game of the Decade, although I'm not entirely convinced. Okay, just reading it a bit taught me a bit about pickpockets. People dressed similarly to you won't care so much, or you'll find more money when looting corpses. I think we can check those secret pockets, can't we? Were there any other skills there? I couldn't help but notice there's still a star there, but no, that's just for sorting by star. Very well. Up and at 'em, Henry. Let's get you some nosh and get you a wee nap. Found your YouTube channel from Frostpunk. It's not often I catch a live stream. Just wanted to say looking forward to watching Darkside soon. Oh, and it will be soon. Modmaker said it should be out by the end of the week. I mean, granted, it might take a little bit longer than that. I'm not going to begrudge them if they take a bit extra, but I am all sorts of excited. Why is there no food in the pot? There we go, eat from pot. Fill to the brim with lentil mash. Probably a little tired, but should I explore more of the area first? Not a lot to explore other than over there. And there's some kind of quest going on at the church. I'll check those out before calling it a day for poor Henry here. Have we gone whoring at the baths? No, I think I'm going to go for a virgin playthrough here. Which does mean there's a very cool time with, I think, you, Father Godwin, that I'll have to pass by on.
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Ujet's women to witchery.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Deal with it, you say?
Consider it done.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods. Take care now.
Come now, witches aren't burned, they're hanged. Father Godwin, I believe, has plot armor. Don't think he can be killed at all. He's pretty important for a later event. Now, can we go and find that witch and, well, as he so put it, deal with her? Well, should get it done before night falls. Yeah. Onwards. I didn't sleep, so that means I didn't save. Well, let's just hope I don't get accosted in the woods and get sent all the way back to where I started. Maybe I got a save from when I finished with the scribe, let's see. Actually, that's fine. You get a new save when new quests start. What is that on the tree? Get a new save when a quest starts, and this counts as a new quest.
Yeah.
What have we here? A wayfarer. Doesn't look like he's anything on him though. Certainly doesn't have a nice hat. We have a nice hat. I wasn't really intending for going for a straw hat for Henry here, but it really just completes the look. I like the way it keeps showing up in the cutscenes. The greatest defense against Jake is being broke as hell. I'd say the barracks defense is a pretty good defense. Back in EU, occasionally I'd be at war with someone just ready to annex them and find out that they've just begun constructing a barracks, so I leave them alone for a year. Okay, what have you to say for yourself, herb woman?
Mother of God, you look like you've been assaulted.
Jings, where'd that come from?
Would you teach me something about medicinal herbs?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
She looks like a horse has fallen on her.
Now, pay close attention. God.
But we'll get what we can out of her. Wonder what she sells while we're at it.
Take care.
Just lots of ingredients. At truth be told, pretty good rates. Saves you from having to pluck them all up yourself. And recipe books. As I understand it, herbalism is the way to make the big money in this game, but never mind that for now.
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
Let's go with the threatening.
Speak up, you old hag, or I'll wring your neck.
Easy now, lad. Do you really mean to threaten an old woman like me? But, very well. I'll tell you all I know. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
Well, I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Now, you've made your bed, so lie on it. I won't help you.
If not for my sake, you should help those women for theirs. Wouldn't the priest want you to make sure no harm befalls them? Take care.
Right, well, I've heard enough out of you, but I will help you with your sleeping problem. So down you go. Quite the contortion artist there. No more playing with the devil for me, and I want my money back. Thank you. Oh, she's got a whole lot of stuff for me here. I'll just help myself here. You can keep your nasty old rags, though. Who needs that? Like, she was giving us all that lip. She said we look like we've been assaulted. Come on, we look fine. No time for that kind of attitude. In fact, I'm mad. So mad I'm gonna punch the animals as well. An impressive bloody splat. So there we go. We've actually done a bit more good than harm there. Protected those ladies from themselves.
Yeah.
Nah, nobody's going to be after all those goods that she was talking about. I'm just going to go back here because otherwise I'm certain I'm going to get lost along a straight road. I want to sleep and save up though. Feel a bit antsy not having saved in a while. Still want to get myself a better horse while I'm out here, but I did kind of shed all my money just there, didn't I? Yeah, that was a decent quest. Well, she didn't have plot armor, so we put her to the sword. Plenty of people do have plot armor. I think it's just the right amount. So since I already have myself lodgings here, I don't need to keep talking to him. It can be a pain to keep talking to him each time, actually, because sometimes he eventually goes to sleep, and then you find yourself out of luck for actually going and resting if you come along at, say, 3 in the morning.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'd like you to show me how to ride a horse better.
Certainly.
Is now really the time and the place?
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now pay close attention.
Thinking about it, I've really been shedding money here, but I might have a way to deal with that. Oh, the bailiff! The bailiff! What do you have on you? Perhaps he doesn't keep himself armed in the pub. Oh, how do I deal with a bailiff? There are too many witnesses here. I can't kill them all. And they would shout for guards and I'd get butchered. Maybe I can find where the bailiff sleeps. What time is it right now? He's probably going to be drinking for another couple hours, so let's go and grab ourselves a couple hours of nap. Gives us a very convenient save as well. And then we've got to stalk the bailiff. She should have done a mod challenge, should be safe from the sword. Well, she'd at least be able to parry a bit. Alright, grab a couple hours of kip, save while we're at it, and see if we can't track down that bailiff. I want my proper mace. See, with a proper mace I can actually do some damage in a fight. Then I won't be so scared about getting accosted. Now, What's going on? It also means that I'm not trespassing when I'm up and around here at night time. Another lovely bonus for us. Okay, people aren't drinking here anymore, so the bailiff is on his way, but where is he? Townsman here, busy with his dice, but I'll leave him be. Actually, come to think of it, finding the bailiff's house among all these houses might be a little tricky. But if I were the bailiff, where would I be? The biggest, nicest, fanciest house, I suppose. Where are you holding the torch? With my teeth up. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, you look like the bailiff. But it's just Lumiere. It would be a little too suspicious for me just to ask people, oi, where's the bailiff live? Even at this hour, too many witnesses going around. See, at least the bailiff in Rate is easy to find. He's always at the rat house. You probably live here, so no bailiff to be had. How many people... Well, we're not keeping track, but quite a few people are dead. He really does dress like a bailiff, doesn't he? He dresses quite fancily, if nothing else.
Do you need help?
Yeah, well, I might be able to provide help. I kind of want your clothes. They look good. Someone as well dressed as you surely has a lot to offer me. Perhaps if there is a murder, that'll draw out the bailiff. So, just lay down for me. Quiet, 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 quiet. And while we're at it, I'm taking that groschen, your key, and... Oh my goodness, noble boots, quilted jacket. Wait, even your trousers are rather nice.
Jesus
Thank you.
Christ, murder! Help!
There's been a murder, hasn't there?
God,
There's been a terrible murder, hasn't there? Well, let's make it into a... Okay, so you killed and you were racked with guilt. Wait, why can't I kill you? The bailiff! The bailiff! Uh-oh. Oh god, he knows how to fight.
Bollocks! Stop!
Got you at last. Now you get what's coming to you.
What?
Don't play games with me. I know full well about the assaults you committed. This
Oh,
definitely
this
won't...
has gone bad, hasn't it? That's a lot of money to pay. I have an idea. It's called fleeing. Bye-bye!
God, quick! There's a corpse there! You're dead.
They are after me. They are 120% after me. But I don't want them to steal what I just stole.
Enjoy this.
Yeah.
Leave me be.
What's up? Shit yourself?
Oh, in a manner of speaking. It's alright, it's alright. Just clear this. Oh, I'm too knackered to jump over that.
Oh dear, that hurt.
It is hurting. Please leave me be.
Come on. You won't get away.
Okay, what if I drop these items here? This might not work. In fact, it probably won't work.
Alright, you win. Got you.
What?
Don't play games with me.
Now I can't fast talk them here. There's no way that I'd pass with any of that. Oh, and they want even more money from me because I fleed. Oh well, then I must flee again. Bye bye. Oh god, get up the stairs, Henry.
Come. Fuck, sorry.
You just stay back there, please. Oh. Right, they're 120% coming up here. Do I whack them on their way up? Actually, I don't think they know I'm here. I think they gave up the pursuit. If they did, that's somewhat good for me. Yeah, you can... They'll come... Okay, they're no longer pursuing. That's useful. Now, how about this fellow? I was told that the sleeping ones are good to get. There we go. Give me that dosh. This guy has so much money on him. That's why I wanted to set up base here. For some reason, this guy has loads of dosh. Couldn't tell you why. Now, I somehow evaded the guards. I didn't think I'd be able to evade them by coming up here, but so be it. Now if I can quickly and carefully get my goods back without them catching me. Hopefully they're still on the ground where I dumped them. They are!
Who's there?
Uh-oh, uh-oh, he noticed.
Hey, Christ.
I am public enemy number 1 around here. But I want to get these goods over to my chest so they can't be stealing them back off of me. And then I wouldn't mind going to prison. Better than paying the fine for sure. So I go to my inventory, I put away my ill-gotten gains, because they're worth some damn good money. They won't take the rest of my stuff off of me because it's not considered stolen. And then a bit of jail would probably be good to cleanse my soul in a way. The soldier never developed object permanence. I didn't think a game of peekaboo like that would work as well as it did, but it absolutely did. Oh, hello, innkeeper. It's alright, I'm not moving. You've got me, you've got me.
Caught you!
What?
Don't play the innocent. You crippled someone, you bastard. Not to mention other immoral acts.
I don't recall crippling anybody.
You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
Yeah, I'm not paying all that money that I've just gotten. Wait, it says 1.8k to 3.3k? Right, well, I certainly don't have enough.
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
You still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail.
Yep, fine by me.
Jail? Alright, let's go and get it over with quick.
You'll love it there. It's all set up specially just for the likes of you. And hand over all the stuff you stole.
Wait, what's stolen stuff? Oh god, what if they're actually able to grab the stuff out of my chest? That would make that pretty bad. I don't think I had any stolen things. Oh, I had the arrows, didn't I? If I just lose the arrows, that's no big deal. The whole idea here is that I'm trying to desensitize myself to imprisonment. It's not that bad. And hey, that gives me a chance to go and get some water. At least YouTube people in the future can just jump forward by a minute. Well, you see, Floopsy, I imagine it's wanting to immerse you into the experience. There's no way to quickly get through this. Although maybe it's something about the game simulating the passage of time? I doubt that, though. It probably just wants you to really feel like you're paying for your crime. Is it actually working, though? I feel like it's not matching up. When it goes between 19 and 20, then it should say 2 days. Okay, I guess it is. It's my perception that's off. Finally converting to the one and only path of streams, says Sinikov. Well, welcome. Was it the call to arms of Kingdom Come Deliverance, or was it State of Decay? Either way, good choice. Nice to have some great games on the channel. Yeah, we'll be coming out at daybreak, but who knows, maybe that guy with all the money will still be around. I don't know why, but there's a guy that sleeps here that just has oodles of money. Maybe he's meant to be the dice player. Whatever the case, though, he's always willing to donate it to me, and I'm willing to support local businesses by getting myself a nice horse for that money. Think about what you've done. Well, I killed a guy and took his good stuff off of him, and maybe that passage of time will make my stuff better.
Angel, I didn't have time to teach you some manners. Next time you won't be so lucky.
God, no, I don't like where I am. Look at this place. I'm back in wherever this place is called.
Wait a moment. You're him, right? The boy from Skalitz.
That's me. You need something?
You're the young fellow who came here from Skalitz half dead, aren't you?
Why do you ask?
Well, if it is you, the lady of the castle is looking for you.
Ah, I'll go and see her.
Oh
then.
no, maybe she wants her 20 groschen back.
Well. Don't make her wait. Farewell.
Okay, so we got a little bit of a debuff from all the being in prison stuff. And I think it'll show the... Here we go. Oh wait, no, I got Renegade Brand. You just got out of jail, but the penalties are 20% less. But what are the actual penalties? I'm not sure if it shows up so well, but that's alright. Wait, we're tired? We were in prison. Surely we had nothing to do but sleep. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm in here. I'm just gonna eat all the food. I'm still hungry after that. Whoa, well, isn't there some other food here with my name on it? Let's keep the door closed and help ourselves. Now you see it, now you don't. Whoa, whoa, just as well. That was a little too close for comfort. And let's cook up... Wait, I can cook some apples? No, there's another thing for cook here, isn't there? And now this lady's getting in my way here. Here we go, cook item. Let's cook the boar. And cook the meat. And eat it all up. I don't think there's a cooking skill in this game. But there is a me being hungry skill, so... Chomp. And... Chomp. And the rest is stolen food. Well, I mean, I'll eat the watermelon and that'll be that. I don't mind having those stolen goods taken off of me if it comes to that. I am curious about what was taken off of me, though. I can't check my storage when I'm here, but... Hopefully they didn't reach into my own trunk and take some stuff. Maybe my horse can't get here. I want my horse, damn it. Hopefully we're not too tired to fast travel. I actually want to go back to Ulitz and get that better horse. That's not that far. Off we trot. Off we trot. Yeah, cooking the food, removing the stolen tags, quite a useful thing. I don't know how quickly game loses its stolen tag, but even if it does, we can just cook it all up and sell it. I imagine. Maybe there isn't someone that buys cooked food. The food laundering. The real big crimes that we have here. So, although that might have looked pretty bad, you know, we got beaten up, we got chased down around here. What did we really lose? We got a slight debuff, and thanks to our renegade ability, it's not that bad of a debuff. For a limited time. Actually, it looks pretty awful, doesn't it? But it'll pass in time, especially if we sleep it off. We stole lots of money. Like we got 1.8 thousand again. And assuming it worked, our goods should still be in the chest. And I think... Well, I think our reputation didn't take that much of a hit, right? Oh, well, our reputation is god-awful here. But that's alright. I'm here for the money. And besides, I need time to sleep and read. Since we're not malnourished anymore, that's good too. We'll check and make sure that the goods are still ours. And I still need to kill that bailiff, so we're still on stalking duty here. Oh, and look who's here! Hello, my friend. By the way, do you have any more money? Just be quiet. Be quiet. Shh, 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 shh. Where does he get all this money from? Oh, and he's got a nice die. I'll be taking that. That'll be good if I go gambling some more. Now, since that stuff I just picked up is stolen, I don't want to lose it, so I'll keep it in here for a little bit. The food is already no longer stolen, so food loses its stolen thing very quickly. I reckon more expensive stuff just takes longer. I'm wondering about those goods that I stole, though. What was it, though? Was that quilted thing? Wait, I have two of them for some reason. The jupon, the noble shoes, the decorated riding shoes, pointy hat. I can't tell from here if they still have stolen tag on them, but once they're in my inventory, I'll be able to see. Well, I think I'll be able to see. All of it good and ready to be sold. Oh, it is big win for old Henry here. Stop slandering good Henry, there's no evidence he killed anyone. No, just crippled. And even then, who are they claiming I crippled? Maybe it's because I attacked the bailiff and I got caught for that. That sounds reasonable. So although these goods, I could keep them and wear them and not risk having them lost. There is something to be said for wearing a gambeson that isn't horrifically... No, I fixed up this gambeson, didn't I? Right, then I will sell the quilted pourpoint. The jacket does look good on me. And apparently it reduces oh right, it's because it's going over my Waffenschocken, isn't it? It still increases visibility, and I actually want to be nice and quiet. A dark gambeson and some quiet boots are really all I need to wear, in my opinion. So I'm just going to sell this stuff for good dosh. I even see the shadow of my hat, I just noticed that. Amazing, this game's got everything. You there, trader man.
Good day to you.
I need you to fence.
May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, he does. Sadly, he doesn't have a lot of wealth. I hear the more you sell to a trader, the more wealth they end up having. Also, he's not willing to pay me much money at all for what I stole earlier. I know it's worth more than that. Is there like a cobbler or someone around here that would actually pay a bit more? No? Well, it's no big deal to me as long as I get the money for the horse. There'll be plenty of other things to sell as we go along, I'm sure. So, bye-bye hunting sword, pointy hat. Yeah, well, this food's just weighing me down. Except for the dried stuff. Dried stuff can really help you in a pinch. Decorated riding boots, noble shoes. I'm not even getting a fraction of what it's worth. But I still want his money, and I might want to buy something off of him as well. Get rid of these things, see if I want to buy anything, because that's more than he can afford for me. A small tailor, cobbler, and blacksmith. See, I quite like those. Just not sure I want to pay for them, if you know what I mean. Your reputation might be lowering the amount he's willing to pay. Undoubtedly. But that's okay. As long as I'm shifting it, right? I'm not here to make oodles of money. Although I do like making oodles of money. The whole point of getting this wealth is to get myself a nice horse. After that, wealth is pretty meaningless in my opinion. So, I'm pretty sure I have a tailor's kit, so I'll take a blacksmith's kit. And there, that way he's actually able to afford it. Close the deal. The art of the deal. And just by doing that, it looks like we've got a bit of reputation. Although, didn't really budge up from there, did it? Right, we should have the money. Let's go and get ourselves the best horse we can. And that will be our vehicle for evil. Although, what evil will we do? Well, actually... Oh, no, I'm ignoring Stephanie. In fact, I'm going to be taking her off of my quest log here. I'm not at your service, my lady. Whilst I'm up north, I want to go over to Skalitz. Skalitz has some excellent gear. While the risk is high, well, that's just how it goes, isn't it? Gonna get myself a horse, find myself the bailiff and take his mace. That's a guard, not a bailiff. And then I'm heading over to Skalitz. That's the plan. Skalitz, big risk, potentially big win. I will need to sleep before that because poor Henry here is muckle tired. On up and over the hedge as we go, Pebbles. Well, this game's big trick to remove the stolen tag, as far as I'm aware, is just wait it out. If there is another trick, I don't know of it. I'm not opposed to hearing it, but I'm probably not going to be using exploits for this run. Right, heavy duty pony, carry more, yes. And on top of that, oh, I want to make sure that I'm not going to lose your, that fancy thing I bought you there, Pebbles. So let me take that saddlebag off of you. And the bridle. Let's go and see about that trade-in, shall we? Vashek,
What do you need?
Do you do the selling? No, just the training. He doesn't have a very nice attitude towards me, but many people don't, because I'm a bit of a criminal around these parts. But look, I served my time in prison. There are 2 best horses. Let's see if we can suss out which one we want. Although for me it's almost certainly going to be the one with the best carrying capacity. Where's the head groom? For you?
Good day to you.
I'd like to buy a horse.
Well, now.
Yeah, we've been through this.
Not yet.
Oh,
Take care now.
wrong one, wrong one. Sounds awfully Scottish there.
I'd like to...
Well, now.
I have.
Nothing but the... Is there one in...
Right, so Canthaka and Sleipnir are apparently the best. Canthaka and Sleipnir. Let's check them out. I can feel myself being slower thanks to prison. Canthaka and... I've forgotten the other name already. Still, Canthaka has 196 capacity but 410 stamina. 39... Yeah, there we go. Why think when I can outsource the thinking? Sleipnir. Alright, great. And now, using my great powers, I can tab out and open those 2 and compare between the 2. So... Ah, it doesn't open 2 windows, does it? That'd be too good. So let's see, they're both the same speed. There's much more carrying capacity in Sleipnir, but there's much more courage and stamina on Canthanka. But I'm all about that capacity, so I think I want me Sleipnir. Sleipnir it is. Remembering 4 numbers is hard. It's 8 numbers. And yes, it is hard. I am just miserable at short-term memory. But it's okay, right? People have weaknesses, people have strengths. Play to your strengths, try to avoid exposing or playing into the hands of your weakness. And things will work out just fine.
I'd like to buy a horse.
Well, now.
Who did I say I'd take? Sleipnir, probably.
I have.
Nothing but the best.
Yeah, I think I had Jedna when I played before, or Jenda, or whatever. The one that they say stinks, but honestly, a high-tier horse is a high-tier horse. Just give me Sleipnir and we call it a day.
Strong and swift, and there's none as brave. He'd carry you to hell if...
Let's do that trade-in on Pebbles.
Surely you'll knock something off the price if I...
And now we absolutely haggle on this one. Because there's no sense paying that much if I don't have to. Let's bring it down.
What do you say to this?
Well, now.
And tease him out with a little more.
Alright.
Well, now.
And there we go. Save myself a couple hundred... Well, 140 grosh on that.
Done. Farewell.
Bye-bye all my ill-gotten money, but now... There we go. Sleipnir here. I want to put on some stuff for you. What is it under? It's under armor, isn't it? Here's your bridle. Here's your biggest saddlebag I can find. And make sure that you have both of them equipped. And there we go. Look at that. 412 carrying capacity. All the stuff I could steal here. Getting excited at the very thought. Now, I should definitely save after doing all the haggling for you. Unfortunately, since I have... oh, I can feel the speed already. This is great. This is wonderful. Since I've got myself more or less permanent lodgings at the lodgings, I can just pop in, sleep for an hour, and I do need a lot of sleep. Poor Henry here's a tired man. And then we begin the hunt for the Bailiff. The Bailiff's got to be around here somewhere. I need to find him, execute him, and take his mace. Have I really gone the right way here? I wonder if there's a mod which adds a mini-map to the game. Be immersion breaking, but very helpful for me. Does he even have a mace? He's a bailiff, of course he has a mace. Except for that one time we found a bailiff with a sword. Yeah, you're right. Murdering someone to summon him did seem rather effective, and since I don't have any stolen goods on me, and the villagers already hate me... Ooh, ho 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 ho! Vaskinger, you've got the makings of a worse Henry about you. I'll just take an hour. I might need to wait until nighttime to get a better opportunity to steal that mace. But for now, a little hour just so I can save should be good. The game gives you quests. Jake makes his own quests. Come on, what Western RPG has good quests? Good, enjoyable quests. Oh, I should make sure I actually don't have any stolen goods on me. I do not. And with my horse around, I have so much carrying capacity. You don't even need to keep going to your horse. Just whistle so it's close-ish, and you can transfer your goods over to the horse. Now, the hunt. The hunt for the bailiff. You're right, though. Murder seems to help. Who could we murder? Not a guard, because they overpower me. In fact, my power in general is very low. Murder, huh? Murder. Murder, eh? Right, now we know where the bailiff is.
Do you need help?
He's not showing what weapon he has. I'm really weak, though. I can't overpower him. Unless I happen to have a... For 2 minutes, the damage you inflict is increased significantly. Your defense is lowered. Do I not have something that gives me strength? No, just something that lets me talk a little better. Okay. The bailiff's a tricky one. I don't think I can just kill him, because he'll overpower me. And we're out in broad daylight, so we'll have to... Maybe I could just try knocking him out instead of killing him. I can always kill him when he's on the ground, but he still might overpower me. Don't worry, bailiff. We'll just have a... I'll put on caps lock so we're walking together. Even then, though, I walk a little faster than him. How to kill a bailiff. Now, I could just walk up and start clobbering him. But he's a bailiff and I'm out of jail, so I'm weakened and he's probably quite strong. Save, says Antara, and we just saved. If I were to... If things go really south and I even die, our last save was 2 minutes ago. That's why I took my nap earlier. We just need to figure out how to kill this bailiff. Arrows are an answer. But I'm really slow on the draw. I'd hit him once and then he'd probably run off before I can draw my next arrow. Why not just pickpocket? Pickpocketing is difficult to pull off well. He'd probably notice me rummaging around. I'm not even sure I'd get his... Well, you know what? I can give it...
No one has a greater respect for me. And still they're always coming to me for something. I'll show them.
No, we've got a birth of a villain here ourselves now, don't we? Another witness. How far are you going to walk off here, bailiff, by the way? If you walk all your way out of the city here, you might be doing me a solid... Oh, yeah, he's thinking about it. Where's he going? What is he doing? What is he thinking about? Don't worry, I'm under cover of foliage. He'll never know.
He's at last. For now, anyway.
Let's give it a go. No, he's overpowering us. Right, fair enough. Let's try and lead him away.
Bring it on.
Oh god, he's immediately brought a guard. Ah, well. Let's see what we can do here.
What's the matter? Lost your balls?
You call that comp?
Alright.
Fuck it.
Probably won't go so well, but we can try. You know what? You're the one that's not got any arms out. Oh god, if he's not got arms out, maybe he doesn't have a mace. But I want a mace. Get off of me. My wooden stick is all I need.
Miss. What's the matter?
Come on then, what'll it be? I don't think this is gonna go well for me. But at least I brought them out of the city, so they shouldn't be getting any backup. It's a damn shame for me that this guard came when he did. I'm low on stamina, tired, out of prison. It's just not a good day to be Evil Henry here. Get down, Bailiff! If there's only one of you to deal with, then I'm gonna have a much easier time. But, oh god, he's axing me. He's axing me good. Right, maybe if I actually just used my shield, things might go a little bit better. Oh no, it's going much worse. Yeah, that didn't go so well. What even happens when you're unconscious? Oh god. Grim stuff. Right, sod that then. How do we deal with the Bailiff? I could track him down when he's sleeping. That's an option. That is certainly an option. But then I need to find out where he sleeps. Killing every Bailiff is not the goal here. In fact, thinking about it, if he had a mace, surely he would have drawn the mace. Is not buying a mace a matter of principle? I want the Bailiff's mace. But again, what if this Bailiff doesn't have mace? Oh, wait, what? Did he somehow just drop his mace here? Huh. Funny the way the world works. What the hell was that all about? That explains why he didn't have his mace on him. Old butterfingered Bailiff here just... Ah, wait, it's all coming together now. The murder weapon, next to where the murders happened, was the Bailiff all along. And since it was just lying on the ground, it's not even a theft. Right, the downside for me is that you need a certain amount of strength to be using that. And my strength is debuffed. I don't actually know if it's 7 minus 2 to be 5. Oh, it is that. Okay. Well, I need to work up my strength so that I can actually be effective with it. But for now, it's my mace.
I'll pretend to be deaf and dumb.
Seems a bit of a waste not to kill the Bailiff, though. I mean, to do it with his own mace seems just right. I think he dropped it when you first tried to overpower him, after you'd been wrongfully accused of murder. Maybe I could help out the Bailiff by making sure that it's not wrongful murder. Yes, yes. That said, though, there are guards creepy trolling all over the place. There's one right there. Yeah, you'd probably call one out, especially since I'm so weakened. I'd probably have a hard time killing him, but I do kind of want to kill the Bailiff. The Bailiff is good. He even had me believing you did the murder. Right, if that guard can sod off and the Bailiff can be separated, I can bring sweet justice down to him. Off you trot. Save now. I don't know. If I get obliterated here and I lose the mace, and when I spawn back there's no mace, we'll just consider that some kind of strange justice. I wonder how far the guards will come running to help the Bailiff, though. Uh-oh, I see them coming now.
Bring it on.
I'm bringing it on. Now get down. Oh, wow. I think I got away with it. Hey! Uh-oh, somebody spotted me. Somebody spotted me, right, let's just take it. Take it all. Horse, we're out of here. We did what we had to do. Right, where are we gonna go? I said I'd go to Skalitz, didn't I? Rovna doesn't have a place to sleep for me, but Talmberg has my bed over there. Not good storage, though. Well, not storage at all. But I'd actually rather sneak back into my lodgings here and rest up a bit. So, what we'll do is we will take off with our horse. The guards won't know what hit him. And then we're going to sneak back into our lodgings, store the stolen stuff, and call it a day. Now, you might wonder, what did we steal? I don't really want his torch, so let's just drop that. A standard axe isn't worth anybody's time. Ooh, a dark gambeson. That'll be a nice backup, since I like dark gambesons. He was wearing a 2,900 value Nuremberg cuirass. That's pretty damn good. His decorated boots are very nice. His fancy head stuff. Basically, I'll be storing this stuff. Ooh, dark. I like those dark leggings. I'm actually going to wear those and hopefully they don't get stolen off of me later on. Yeah, certainly wear those. Store the rest until the heat comes off of them. Now, I'm a wanted man here. I won't be able to easily do any sorts of business. But if I can just sneak my way back into my lodgings quickly now. Nobody needs to know I'm here.
Is he here again?
I am here again. Now don't tell anyone I've come here. Excellent. Speed is a stealth of its own. So, this was a huge payoff as it happens. God, good old Ulitz has my back. Bye-bye Dark Gambeson, Nuremberg armor, that other thingamajigger. Okay, even the pretzel, you know what, I don't mind the pretzel, I'll just hold on to that. Hunter's gloves, the chaperone. I'm torn on this one, because if I do get caught, I'd hate to lose my leggings. And I am a wanted man. Tell you what, I should store those for now. I can wear them once the heat is off. And there we go. Now I have nothing stolen on me, apart from this pretzel. Well, we know what to do with evidence, don't we? Now you... Wait, it's not showing up as stolen now. Sometimes the game just doesn't show when things are stolen. I don't get it. Let's have a lovely wee nap just for an hour to save up. Hopefully the guards don't find me here. And then we're going to do some reading, let the time pass, and then we're scarpering out of here. I don't know if you're... I don't know if time passage can stop you being a wanted man in a place. Do they ever forget about the crimes? I don't know. The mace isn't stolen. The red thing on the mace was not a hand, it was a blood mark to show that the mace has been dirtied with blood, making me more dangerous looking. You can see it right there. That's a blood stain to show it. It's not stolen at all. I've simply picked it up off the ground. Good job, me. Right, so nothing stolen on us. Finally some half-decent gear, although I'm still just wearing rubbish, to be honest. I have very low defensive power. That's okay, though. I'm not a big fan of wearing armor and stuff, even though it is liable to get me killed. Especially if I go to Skalitz. Maybe I should consider wearing the armor in Skalitz. Because I could take a blow or two, which could really knock me for 6. Nah, we do it. We do it calmly and carefully, and then we'll be fine. Still. Do I want to wear that? No, I don't. Keep visibility low. What I do want to do is start reading my books while I'm here. We can start with the skill book here that I... Oh yeah, I was reading this before I went to prison last time. A little bit to get that done. Stolen is based on time, how far away it was taken, and value. But what about your crime itself? See, there's a warrant out for my arrest here. And it is to put me straight into jail. There's no paying my way out of this one. There was an eyewitness for the murder, somehow. Alright, I should have the skills to read this now. Damn. Just shy on skill for it. How's my reading ability? It's almost at 5, but almost at 5 isn't 5 enough. All crimes eventually expire, it just takes a while. That's reassuring to know. Since I'm not going to be using this anymore, let's store that, and let's store that until what time that it comes of use. And really, hang on, what's going on? Why are the leggings already not showing up as stolen? Oh, because they're in the inventory, I think. No. No, these are different leggings. Those are the ones I had before. I'm talking nonsense. Again, things don't show up as stolen in here, which is all sorts of confusing. But let's move that waff in the rock. Can't see myself wanting or needing that. I keep the Vem braces on because that keeps me safe while I'm doing archery. And otherwise... do I sleep and then fast travel to Skalitz? You can read the lore books to train reading. I could, but I sold them all. Because I didn't think they could be read. And I don't have any left. What to do. So there's not going to be much opportunity for sleeping over at Skalitz, and I don't think there's any involved in that either. I don't plan on stopping by Tallenberg. So we should get all the sleeping done that we can muster here. Sometimes the criminal expires before the crime. Right, let's just sleep as long as we can, get to daybreak, eat our fill of the inn's food, and then off we go. Anyone know how long it takes for crimes to expire then? Because it would be quite nice to not have to spend time in jail for the murder of the bailiff here. Oh yeah, the scribe sells the books. I don't want to buy them though, that's too expensive. I guess when it comes to crimes, murdering the bailiff is pretty high up there, so I doubt they're going to forgive me all that quickly. Still, there we go. We've almost lost the debuff for being in prison. And this guy here has another generous donation to make for me. I'm already a criminal, so might as well just keep on taking. How does he get all that groschen? I just do not know. But very nice of him to donate it to the Bank of Henry. I'm sure there are other people willing to donate groschen around here. Thank you. Ooh, a necklace worth 1,000. And the key to your trunk, and a bard potion, and some moonshine. Well, I take it all. Some of this... Whoa, nice expensive leggings. See, crime pays. Crime can pay big time. I might as well continue and see what other people have for me around here. A little bit of groschen, a lot of bandages. Ooh, don't mind if I do. I'll take your moonshine, your potions, spirits, mead. Anything with value becomes mine. Oh, I'm still robbing that thing. However, I did see some more bandages in there. Can't go wrong with lots of bandages. I wonder if I could just... I can't seem to kill you. What kind of plot armor have you got going on? Why can't I kill the bathmaid? Not bathmaid, alehouse maid. Well, matters not. Oh, Christ, let's not wake everybody up with some whistling. Gotta remember the guards are after me, so let's keep this door closed. Anybody sleeping here? Oh, it's the innkeeper. It, was the... What the heck? The game just doesn't want me doing the stealth kill anymore. Could at least knock him out. What's with this guy's plot armor? It's incredible. I actually don't get it. Why am I not able to just murder this guy? Well, I could at the very least pick his pockets. Uh-oh.
What in the name of... Where are you sticking your fingers?
Alright, you know what? If it's come to this...
Leave!
I just straight up can't hurt him. What's going on? Alright, well, you know what?
God! Come here, quick!
I need to be getting out of here anyway. Off I trot.
Yeah.
Strange bit of plot armor there. One of the things I really like about the game is being able to just indiscriminately murder, but there's... Uh-oh. They know what I'm about. Let's get out of here by stream. As long as I'm heading west, we're okay. Unfortunately, now I'm full of stolen goods that I wasn't actually planning on keeping on me. Maybe he's important later in the game. Well, that would explain it, but I can't imagine some innkeeper being of that much vital importance. Okay. Do I want to fast travel? Might be better for me to fast travel, but... if I'm going to travel anywhere, maybe I should go to Talambang. Uh-oh, no, don't go back through hers. Uh-oh, let's hope we don't get... Uh-oh. Just flee, man. That would have been one of the coppers there. Ooh, that's another copper. I'm not getting away from this one, I think. Oh, well. Good job, Henry. Public enemy number 1 in Ulitz right now. Maybe it's because you're renting a room from him. I was able to clobber him with a mace a couple of times, but maybe he wasn't taking any damage from it. Still, good to be back somewhere that I'm not public enemy number 1, although this is where I spent my time in prison.
Yeah.
But you don't have a storage chest here, I don't think, which makes this a rather unpleasant place to be. So I want to stole all my ill-gotten gains. That'll be a little tricky here. Yeah, no chest, just your bed. Still a bed that you can sleep and save in, though, so I guess one little hour here to celebrate getting out of Ulitz would be alright. The wanted status would go away, but Jake can't stop committing more crime. I wouldn't be committing all these crimes if it didn't pay so well, and it certainly pays very well. Got me a nice horse that I was able to purchase legally, with my illegally gotten gains. Right, bandages, alcohol, some nobleman leggings. So there are some things I'd be really rather sad to lose. I think I'll put on that necklace. Do I not get a bonus for wearing a necklace? Apparently not. I thought this would give me some kind of charisma bonus at least. Did I always have these other primers on me? No, I think I accidentally took those out of my storage. Still, it doesn't matter too much. As long as I've got my horse, it doesn't really matter how laden I am with things because I can give it to the horse. But we're doing the dangerous thing now. We're going over to Skalitz. This got me killed during the weekly one-shot, and it was a case of if I die once, I lose the weekly one-shot, so it was a very sad occasion for me, but I have something resembling a plan. See, in Skalitz, there's quite often fighting going on between bandits and humans and bandits and other bandits, and if you time it well, you can just come in and harvest the goods off of the dead bandits. Of course, you could also further take the fight to them, but I'm definitely not in a good state for winning any fights like that. Could definitely end in death, so that's why I'm bringing myself some save your schnapps with me. I will certainly save beforehand. This it's what really changed my mind. I was going to have the save anywhere mod put in so that I didn't have to worry about that. But I figured saving is a resource in this game, and I would hate to remove that element of it by just having a save anywhere mod, so that's why I can do it this way. Does mean I have to pay for my save your schnapps, but it opens up the ability to save in risky situations without feeling like I'm just using the game's cheat mod for it. And then there's games like State of Decay 2 where it just laughs at the very idea of saving at all. Everything that happens in State of Decay, you are committed to. Now you can get around that. You can copy your game file out to another folder. And then if things go really south or you want to reload it for any reason, you can just copy it back in. The game will be none the wiser. Pretty much any Iron Man game can be dealt with that way. Although I don't remember EU4 being able to do that for some reason. I think I had some Iron Man workaround way back in something like 1.7. They got invalidated. We had some other Iron Man protection, but I can't remember what it was. I'm not really interested in that sort of thing. A lot of people aren't interested in that sort of thing, but it's something of a mandate within Paradox to keep Iron Man, or at least invest in keeping Iron Man as iron and manny as it is.
Yeah.
You could definitely do that in EU4. You could put the file somewhere else in EU4. I used the file copying save scum method to finish some roguelike games that I couldn't beat otherwise. Yeah, roguelikes love that. You used to be able to Alt F4, but then they made it autosave on exit.
Yeah.
The bastards. Like I say, I'm not a believer in doing that kind of things for games. Iron Man should be a setting if you have it on, all well and good, but games that force it through, I'm not a big fan of it. People should be allowed to play the games the way they want to play it. Of course, that itself means different things for different people. Good old Skalitz will want to get a bit of a low profile once we approach the gates. But thankfully we have this big fast horse, so as long as we don't get dehorsed, we should be relatively alright no matter what happens. But let's keep our wits about us, shall we? Also, I need to remember the way into Skalitz. I always have difficulty getting back in for some reason. Like, which is the entry? I think that's the entryway over there.
Yeah.
Because that way's all blocked off or something. Trouble with the main entryway is that it's very easy to be seen as you're heading in the main entryway. But as long as I don't arouse too much suspicion, this will be okay. I want to save when I'm relatively close to it. And I don't see anyone in my sights. Very good. This costs one of our savior schnapps, but that's okay. We've got some backups of those. Oh, it's going to be very funny if I come in and there's not actually... Oh, no, I see activity. Excellent. Alright, Jenna. Not Jenna. What's your name? Schleipnir. Keep a low profile here. My conspicuousness is really rather high, and I'm wondering why. Is it the hat? Well, the hat does a little bit of it. What's making me conspicuous? Well, as long as my noise is quite low, it'll be okay. I've still got those nobleman ones there. Ah, there we go. Now the necklace is giving me charisma. I can wear that. Excellent. The bow, I would imagine. No. Weapons don't add to it, I believe. If I took everything off, it doesn't make a difference except for... It doesn't matter unless it's drawn, basically. Which is good, because imagine the... Hold that thought. There we go. Imagine the micromanagement. Do I want the shield? If it comes down to a fight, I'll be very grateful to have the shield. Damn Steam Achievement Manager. Probably good for many things, but Oh! Jeez, no!
Yeah.
I'm hurting. I'm hurting. I'm hurting bad already. Yeah, he got me with some bad bleed attack there. I'm on an unpleasant timer for myself.
You'll die for that.
Will I? I mean, why are you even coming for me in the first place? Get off of me. See, that bleeding's just bringing my health down and down, and there's no capacity for healing in the middle of a fight. See, what I stumbled across here was a fight between Cumans and bandits. And I did not expect them to start legging it out the base like that. Caught me unawares, dare I say. If I can win on this, that'll be a big win for me, because I'll be able to bandage up my healing with my first aid levels. Right, you just kindly calm... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That's why I bring Savior Schnapps. Well, he saw me and he aggroed. I don't think bandits ever think twice about it. Right, so... see them over there fighting now. I need to be a bit more stealthy-like, as we say. I should have immediately drawn my weapon as soon as he popped out. I thought he wouldn't beeline towards me, but he certainly did. Maybe I should have these out and about, ready. Wait, why do I not have my shield out? I think they know something's afoot. No, really, why is my shield not on me? There we go. They're gonna come bolting out again. Alright. Oh, see, there we go. Got some fighting going on over there. What do we have? That looks like Kuman versus Bandit 1v1, but we know there's more than 1v1 in here. Best not get involved until one of them's the winner. Ooh, dead Kuman. Alright, seems there's been plenty of fighting for me to... oh, let's not make too much noise here. Plenty of fighting for me to be looting, but if I can just squeeze my way over here, I'll be nice and quiet for it. Do we have a winner? Did the bandit win? He looks pretty victorious. What do you think? Can we take him? I sincerely... calm down. Calm down. Uh-oh.
The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
Well then, let's have at. Oh, Jesus Crivens! This guy is good. Just straight up slaughtering me there, isn't he? Right. I might still be able to win this one though, if I just...
You're dead.
Uh-oh, he's got friends.
What's that? You've got to be kidding.
What's hopefully going down is this bandit. He's got friends. Well, I'm feeling very dead right now, and I'm still on my timer because I'm bleeding bad.
Fucking hell! Come on. Take that.
I can see why the Kuman was legging it before.
Is that the best you can do?
There's not much I can do. I'm bleeding horribly and cornered by you and your buddies.
You'll get what for.
Come on then. I'm thinking the only way I can actually do some damage is with a counterattack right now, because if I swing, they'll be counterattacking me because I'm so weak at what I do.
Yeah, history.
Unless... oh, crikey. Oh, third time the charm. These aren't the guys that attacked us at the very start. These guys are actually stronger and meaner. Okay. So I imagine what happened before was the Kuman bolted. The bandits gave chase. One of the bandits noticed me and rounded on me while the other two were still going for the Kuman. He has a bassinet, you have a straw hat. I think he's already won here. Tell you what I could do though. Now there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to... Uh-oh, I think they know. There's a lot of them there, aren't there? Jings.
What's going on there?
4 of them.
Hey, who's there?
Uh-oh, he knows I'm here. If he does come out all the way here. See if I can't just... Did I even do anything? Alright, let's just hope his friends don't come along. This guy's completely undamaged. Oh yeah, he even has that arrow pointing out of him, and it wasn't making much odds. Ow! He's charging into me. What's his game? I might have a very, very hard time beating somebody in such great armor. Starting to wish I had worn that nice stuff that I'd picked up. Oh! He's almighty. So this brilliant idea of coming into Skalitz, it's still a brilliant idea. I'm just not executing it very well. But don't worry, I have a very, very cunning plan. I just need to not get found immediately. See, the problem is, I'm wearing a destroyed gambeson for this. What I should be wearing is some actual stuff. And there happens to be a lot of actual stuff with my name on it in there. I just need to be a bit more sneaky-like. Holy smokes, there are tons of them, aren't there?
Answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
So if they get all distracted over there, that's my opportunity to go and see to the guys that they ravaged moments ago. Not these traders and things, but there should be a cumin around here. Just give me everything. I'll sort it out later.
What are you doing here?
Uh-oh. What am I doing here? Well, I guess what I'm doing is I'm suddenly putting on some actual protective equipment for this one. Well, it'll certainly make me a bit better for the fight, but...
I'll slaughter you!
If he has his friends join in, that's such bad news for me. Uh-oh, this is so bad news for me.
Is that the best you can do?
Sadly, I think it is. Oh no, the spearman's back. He is bad news for me. I think overburdened is hurting me here as well. If I can drop stuff in the heat of battle here, this stuff that's weighing me down is not going to be so great. Oh, I could try dropping the gambeson, the vambraces, maybe even the nobleman's stuff here, and my beloved straw hat, and my old boots, just to try and get myself underneath the weight problem here. There we go. Now, maybe, just maybe, it won't be 0-4 after this, but it probably will.
Come on.
Okay, well, at least there are only 2 of them. I had no idea halberds were a weapon in this game that you could be using. I'm bleeding now. That's put me on the timer.
Had enough.
Right. Clearly, the answer is to corner myself. What'll it be, sunshine? No, he's just gonna kick me, will he? I don't have much of an answer to that. Uh-oh, if he keeps me going... Oh my days. This was not the plan. The plan was not to be engaging multiple bandits here. I just wanted to come and grab the loot that they were leaving behind. Which is exactly why I've come here, but it is ending up 0-4. Yeah, the bandits are the ones with the good tactics here. I forget if there's another way in. I could probably go around the back way, but if I can just be stealthy-like... Could you run in naked and grab stuff? Oh yeah, I could just run in naked, grab the stuff and skedaddle. But greed is good, you see. I want as much of it as I can be getting. And I wouldn't mind taking a fight with a bandit. If I can take them on one at a time, I'm fairly certain I can win. even if I don't have good armor on. But if there are multiple of them, or it's Mr. Halberd there,
What's that?
I wonder if they actually loot the bodies there.
What? Mother. What's...
What are you guys up to?
What's that?
Yeah, maybe going around from the other side would help me out, because that way I'm always fighting against the fighting against the flow. Yeah, that entrance is all burned out. Apparently there's still some fires burning here. But an entire city built upon a silver mine, well, not much of a city, but the whole village must be ripe for looters. I can see why they'd be coming in for it. Come on, let's go, horse whose name I keep forgetting. There must be another way in here. Must be the way I escaped at the start of the game. Yeah, up here.
Yeah.
Silly bandits wouldn't know this route. Ah, bollocks. Okay, well, one way in, one way out, I see. No, I'm not back in Scotland, Crunk Ipa, and I don't intend on returning to Scotland anytime soon. I'm still stuck in Sweden, which, upon reflection, isn't the worst place in the world to be right now, so I'll take what I can get. Still want to leave, though. I am not leaving here empty-handed. I want some fat cumin loot. Oh, are they leaving? Well, now. There's something to be said for stealthily going up behind and murdering them one at a time, but I have every confidence that they would overpower me in such a situation, and I wouldn't happily just ting them off one at a time. But if they're simply leaving, that means I can simply make my way in and grab what they did not. Like our friend here with his noble shoes. Oh, ooh, and rings, reliable blades, silver, even some groschen. These other guys suck at stealing. My question is, do these count as stolen goods or not? And the answer is they absolutely do. I think it's if it comes up as loot, then it is stealing. But that's fine. Time will forgive all. Wait, what's a brocade? It's just fabric. Good fabric, so this man, these looters did not know what they were taking. They left all the good stuff for me. And this is why I think coming back here is good, even if it is dangerous. Now, even if I get horrifically overburdened, I can just throw it all over to my my horse. So my horse has just got some terrific carrying capacity now. It's only a sin in the Lord's eyes if you get caught. Precisely. Alright, the cumin. The cumin is... none of this stuff will count as stolen, I believe. So I can immediately fleece it. Take your bow, take your boots, take it. I'd even take the groschen. I'm surprised the other looters don't just take the stuff themselves. Would make it a bit less exploitable, I suppose. And I'm sure they ganked another cumin over here. I thought they did multi-cumin ganking. Although it would explain why the cumin's lost if it was 1v4. I certainly didn't have a good time at 1v4. Getting a bit peckish here though. Let's chow down. Apple, carrot, mushrooms, maybe even a bit of cheap wine to wash it all down. And as you can tell, I'm heavily over encumbered here, but what I can do is take all this stolen stuff, and at the touch of a button, it just warps over to my horse. Basically, if I'm not wearing it, then it might as well go over there. Yeah, even those decorated shoes. So not what I'm wearing. These meant to be red marks of shame. Well, I'm not buying it. Although, tempted to wear the necklace, I think I'll still wait. The necklace and the ring, I think I'll wait on them and actually wear them myself later on. Alright, pleasant. Perhaps even too pleasant. I wouldn't mind taking one fight from those looters. But just one cumin? I thought for sure they'd be... Here we go! Oh heavens, yes. Now this is great armor if I want to get myself into a big fight, especially that. Milanese Brigadine. Whoa, that's good stuff. And there will be times where I'm forced into such fights. I even got their face stuff. Breeches, groschen, free lockpicks, silver spurs. Very little reason not to just take the whole lot. Those daft looters. They would have been wise to take all this stuff for themselves. Even if it is badly damaged, it'll still sell. And the money. Who would leave the money behind? I'm a little peckish, so I will still take that pretzel as well, if you don't mind. Chomp. Well, good old Skalitz. Had so much for us growing up, and even as we are an adult, we... Contortion remains. What they do around here. Another trader as well. Yeah, even grown up, it has plenty to give us. Of course, this stuff isn't inherently money. You'll have to sell it. But at that point, I'd be as well going and seeing the... I might see if I could sell a bunch of this stuff over to the miller. Be really funny if they stole my horse. I just have to walk back home like this. Oh, wow. How does he do it? Right, the heavy stuff needs to go to the horse. Keep the vambraces for myself because I'll need those if I'm ever firing my bow, but the rest of the stuff, away it goes. And we can just wait it. I'm in two minds. Either way, I think going back to Rate is the better option here. Glad those spurs don't count as stolen. Could wear them for myself, right? Improve control of your mount, increase your stamina. Wow, look at... Oh, right, no, I was thinking these were the bonuses it's giving me. I think it's giving me that because I'm in a city. Regardless. Great haul. Tempting to save after getting such a great haul. But, you know, a quick trip down to, well, Rate is a long way to go. It would be prudent to save before moving out, even if it costs me another save your drink. Jake, that trader still had something of value. Which trader? You're just tempting me to come back here, aren't you? None of this is of particularly great value. That actually meant another trader. Yeah, 100 I suppose is worth something, as is that. Suppose I was being a little picky to begin with, but if it's worth triple digits, it's probably worth our time. Spurs do have an effect, but what effect? They make a noise though, and I hate taking them on and off whenever I'm trying to be all stealthy-like. Still, made my save. Let's head down to... I got lodgings at Le Chico, and they have a tailor. Maybe the tailor would buy some of this stuff. Let's head on out. Oh god, what if I run into the bandits that were walking along this very road? You see an obstacle blocking the way. Could be an accident, but who knows? Do we scout it or avoid it? It's probably bandits wanting to get me, so let's try to avoid it. Let's fail. Had a tailor you murdered. Well, you know, maybe there's a new tailor by now. Actually, this is almost certainly an ambush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard someone saying that blood's going to be spilt. There are 4 of them. However, why be scared when we can be deadly?
Yeah. You're dead. Yeah.
Horseback archer. It's a powerful way to play the game. Well, as long as you can land your hits. What kind of arrows am I even using here? Long distance arrows. tournament arrows? Give me my tournament arrows. We'll see how they fare with us here. Now this won't work so well against people in plate armor. Because they'll generally just ignore the damage that's being taken, just goes tonk, tonk, tonk off of them. So you not know I'm here? Come on, I'm right here, sunshine. Oh, these tournament arrows blow. Okay. Give me back the long distance ones, please.
What's that? Who's there?
Uh-oh. That's bad. Almost got me there with his axe. I'd hate to start bleeding about now.
Yeah.
You know, they're just not threatened by your shooting. I'd be a little threatened by them if they had their own arrows, or if they came at me in some kind of... where's my... Oh my goodness. One of the pains of the game is how you have to keep going into the menu to change your arrows if one type of them runs out. I don't think there's any fast way to handle that. Right, that's him down. These guys are unarmored, so they are just going down and... Oops! They're just going down and out. Is that all you've got? Right. Be done with you. Try and keep them near the road, Jake. You don't be searching a field for their carcasses. An excellent point, but I sincerely doubt they have much of value to me. None of that seemed particularly worth my time. Who else fell around here? Eyes open for the bodies. 13 groschen. This is even with the buff that gives me more money from the dead. What weapon were you using there? Can I see it? Get your arrows back. Probably not worth the time. There'll be a point in the game where you can get all the arrows you could ever conceivably need. Anyone got any memory of where other bodies fell? Maybe I'd be easier seeing them from up here. I think you can actually swing your weapon from your horse, can't you? Oh, I should have been doing that. Forget horse archery. Horse clubbing. Another misnomer. We're not clubbing the horse. We are clubbing from the horse. Or did you, didn't I? You only killed 3 out of 4. One of them ran off. Well, more fool them. Their miserable experience continues a bit longer then. Alright, back to Lodicho. Maybe they've got a new trader for me. Although, thinking about it, my reputation is best at Rate. Probably best to do my selling in Rate. Yeah, look at that. The traders love me. The Lodicho traders... Well, it all comes under villagers, and they seem to love me enough. Regardless, let's have that as a halfway house. The smart one ran off, plans to loot whatever you didn't. That is smart. Working his way up in the loot economy. Again, your pants are missing a somewhat central part, says Proto. I'll look into my missing trousers in just a moment. Whoa, where is this? Oh, there's a city there that I haven't even checked out. All in due time. I believe the main story quest will take me to all cities of note. As long as I steer clear of Ulitz for quite some time, things should be okay. Although if I have the money, I wouldn't mind setting up this place as a permanent lodging area as well. Strangely enough, having it permanently set up in Ulitz is really good because I can sneak my...
away before someone gets hurt.
Yeah, alright, calm down. How am I doing on the money front anyway? 800, so... Now where's the innkeeper? Hopefully I didn't murder this one as well. You there, innkeep.
My respects to you.
Yeah, a bit more respect, please.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
How about
All
if I
the
pay
time.
you?
No problem. You'll... Take care now.
Now this is extra good because I can store all the stuff I don't plan on selling around here. Here's our room, here's our storage, and I can Well, the horse can't get here, but I know the horse is outside. I can go to the horse's inventory and just bring it all over here. I won't be able to move with this amount of stuff, but that's okay. Now, it's really easy to get way too greedy with all the looting and just keep doing it forever. So let's try not to do too much of it after this. I should only after this be looting things I want for myself. Let's take everything out of here and sort through it. I want to store in here all the stuff that is too hot. So what is too hot right now? Wow, some of the stuff ain't hot at all. Actually, none of the weapons are hot. How about the armor? Okay, a lot of it has cooled off already. Or rather, a lot of it wasn't hot to begin with, perhaps. Still... Oh man, that Brigandine. That's something I should be keeping for me. But again, just care about storing the hot stuff, and there's surprisingly low amount of hot stuff here. Excellent. The rest of this I'm going to be finding fresh new homes for. I can wear the silver necklace. Even the ring is good now. I am incredibly surprised at that. Look, I'm wearing my trousers, see? I can take them off, I can put them on, but I'm certainly wearing my trousers. I don't have legs too, but that's armor for the legs. Some people just don't know what they're talking about. Still, as long as I got my dark gambeson on, I don't particularly want more over the top. Gambeson's good enough. Hungarian thing. Lots of protection there, but really... Nah, I don't want to be going in fully kitted up. Walking around like a tinner myself. A hood? Tell you what, a dark hood would be nice. Maybe I'll go and buy myself some nice clothes in Skalitz. There's lots of things to be had over there. Fancy shoes. I'm interested in stuff that reduces visibility, conspicuous, and noise. The rest of it's just going to be sold to the highest bidder. Nah, I don't like the look of the coifs, so forget that. Nobleman's hat, though, makes less noise than my straw hat, but it doesn't complete the look in the same way. And I don't know if wearing this neck chain's gonna actually help much. What if I were wearing both? No, even that's not enough. Then pretty much everything else gets sold. Okay, fair enough. I had far less hot stuff than I thought. In that case, I'm going to move everything that I don't want on me immediately over to the horse. Then I'm going to ride over to Skalitz, take it off the horse, and sell it. And honestly, if I'm doing that, I might as well just move damn near everything over. As long as I'm not overburdened, I can still travel on the old horse. I don't think I'll get the best rate for all this stuff. But I'll make up for that in quantity. That'll do for now. While I'm here, saving would certainly be prudent. And I wouldn't make it to Skalitz. I wouldn't make it to Rate. I think I said Skalitz instead of Rate there. I wouldn't make it in time anyway. Just noticed that our character's hungry whilst I'm here. Might as well eat their food. Yeah. I said Skalitz when I meant Rate. Because we just spent all that time in Skalitz. Eat our fill. There we go, much more nourishment now. Take a nap and get on with it. Don't have any level ups for myself, do I? That's a heavens no. Sleep and sleep often. Well, it's free saving whenever I sleep. That's got to be worth something. A whole 12-hour nap. Sleep off all that hard work that we did pillaging. And now, after I've done my business in Skalitz, I can get on with the main quest line. This was all just a sidetrack so that I could learn reading, get myself the better horse, and get some damn good loot from Skalitz. Some of the Skalitz loot I will keep for occasions where I don't think I can avoid a fight. And I'll try to remember that I'm always keeping those on my horse. So that would mean good helmet, good armor, good leggings, that sort of stuff. I'd never want to be wearing them myself, that's for sure. I'm going to constantly be harked about missing the Rattay tourney, but that's not a concern. Where am I going here? It's a little dark, but it'll lighten up by the time we get to Rattay. Miller. Did I need the Miller for anything? I don't think so. I certainly don't want that DLC quest. Let's get over to Rattay's Low Gate. Yeah, how do you think I'd fare in the tourney now? Sadly, I just missed it, but if I waited another 6 days or so, that'd be another one I could take part in. I'll give it another try, I think. Now that I have the Master Stroke and some slightly better stats, I might just handle myself a bit better in it. Pillaging is a harsh word. I'd prefer hustled. Profiteering off of where I grew up. Imagine you could go to the place where you grew up and pretty much everyone's dead, but many of the things are still there and you can just take what you want. You'd walk out of there a rich man. Well, probably. I mean, some people richer than others, I'm sure. Wake up, Rock. Okay, he doesn't want to wake up. We are still a bit hungry, though. And these shops are certainly not going to be open just yet, and that's a couple hours away. Is there anything I can do for a couple hours? Well, there's an old quest, if you might remember. I certainly remember. And that was to nick something. Was it scavenger? No, that's Kunesh. Ah, I forgot to do Kunesh's scavenging. It's alright though, it's only like 50 groschen or something. Is that robbing from the rich thing? Oh, there are also some books. But I think I've already robbed the rat house blind of all of its books. Getting caught here and losing all my ill-gotten gains would be a bad idea. I shouldn't do this stealing until... shouldn't steal from the guard until I've offloaded all of my ill-gotten gains. And there's no big downside to just waiting it out for a couple hours. I'll do exactly that. Just admit it, Jake, there'd be nothing to loot in the Highlands. I don't think it'd be that bad, but I doubt I'd be coming out as rich as we just came out of Skalitz there.
Well,
yeah, we do know about Skalitz Ringlet.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
It's okay, we'll find some food. We will certainly find some food. But first off, find the relevant traders for the relevant goods and get selling. There is something to be said for buying myself a new mace, but I went to all that effort to get the one I have. I'd be foolish to pass that up. Right. Sidekick, horses inventory, weapons. This is what we'll sell. Oh, wait, you even have any weapons? Maybe I kept the weapons on me. In any case, they're getting sold. It's the mace's life for me. So. Well, some of this is going to sell for sod all, but... You know, that's actually a pretty good sword for me to be using, but I will not betray the mace way. Get rid of my old mace as well. It's all money in my pocket, and he's got money to spare. Do I want to buy anything from him? Again, he offers like the Morningstern. Fatal blows to the face, you say? Ceremonial mace needs a huge amount of strength. The captain's mace is what I have. And then there's Bailiff's mace. But it all needs more strength than I have. I'm at strength 7, even the one that I use right now. Captain's mace, right? Needs strength 8. It's a little tempting to go for the Morningstarn. Because I'd actually be able to use it better. Morningstarn is German for morning star, right? Most likely. Sharp spikes, fatal blow. Like other types of maces, is not the best weapon for defense, usually used in combination with a one-handed shield. You do tempt me, good sir, but I went to all the effort to get this one. I feel a bit more affinity with it, and I'm sure I'll get stronger in due time. So I'll just sell what I have and move on. How close am I to getting stronger for what it's worth? I think I have a book on strength, so maybe I'll read that and get stronger. It's straight up stats, right? Ooh, I'm not quite there, am I? Inventory, other. Book on reading, speech. There's gotta be somewhere I can get a book on getting stronger.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry.
The armor is closed for now. But I can... Oh my goodness, lots of places closed. How can this be? I'll let another hour pass then. Actually, it would be troublesome if a guard stopped me while I was waiting around and trying to fleece these goods.
Rolls and pretzels.
But I'd probably just try and bribe them if that were the case. Should be enough. Surely 9 o'clock is enough to open up these places. Hey, there we go. So I go back to my horsey horse and I grab... Oh, I forgot to sell the bows. Surely you'll buy the bows. Anything that I don't plan on keeping for myself. I'm going to keep those good arm things. Wait, if Embrace is different from that. They do sell for good dosh though, don't they? But just imagine the protection. I'll sell the Cumin Vembraces, sell the Cumin Overcoats. Gambison. We like that Warhorse Gambison. I shouldn't be selling that. Hobrek. I should keep that for protection. I'm on 2 minds about the Brigandine. I'll see what it sells for, but I might keep it for myself. And sell all these top bits, although I'll try the tailor for these as well. Nobleman shoes I think are quite good, but as long as they'll sell for dosh, I'll be getting rid of them. Gauntlets, I might need those, so let's hold on to that. Sell the coif, sell the mail, sell all the head stuff, sell the helmet for sure, but which helmet do I keep? I could keep the face helmet, but I think I'll keep the helmet that's in best nick, which is that one. And then sell all the leggings. There we go. See how much we can get for all this.
My respects to you.
How about a bit more respect? Actually, can I do a bit of training while I'm here?
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
Certainly.
Okay, he doesn't offer beginner stuff anymore. Maybe you can only do beginner stuff once.
Farewell.
Still, off it all goes. And he's got 2.5 grand to sell for me. Sadly, he doesn't want to pay me a lot of money for most of this stuff, but I'll make do. That thing is worth more than 300. But there's an even nicer tin can thing that I have that I might want to keep hold of. It's hot right now, but it won't be hot later. Yeah, I'll just sell that then. I was thinking about selling this to the tailor, but I'm here and now, and he's offering me what I can only assume are good enough prices. Funnily enough, I'm probably not going to come out of here that much profitable because I'm going to be spending this money on other things that I want to get. But that's okay. Nobleman's hat goes for a fair bit. Don't know why he's knocking my straw hat though. He says it's not even worth a groschen. Oh, the captain's helmet makes me some good dosh. Didn't I say I'd keep one of these helmets? Maybe that's the wrong helmet. Off all this stuff goes. I think I accidentally sold my own leggings there. That silver necklace is a bit of a shame to sell for only 22. I'm going to keep the ring, because apparently the ring will give me some... Will it? I don't know. Ah, well, bye-bye ring, and bye-bye silver spurs. I've taken off my trousers now. I need to buy those need to take those trousers back. Legging. It's probably the fashionable blue ones, right? Take those out. And I'm going to haggle for this because I want that extra 100 groschen. Or I could see if he has anything I want to buy. A small armor kit is actually worth my time. I'll take one of those because I don't think I have one. Otherwise, man, he tempts me with all these. Ooh, that's a Saxon Dark Gambison. Looks even better than the Silesian one. Offers more defense. I think I'll take that. I'm really thinking I will take that. It even looks better. Jings, look at that. expensive, but I can't escape the fact that I want it. Lots of cool stuff to be had there. If you enjoy playing games that dress up, this is all for you. Also, a book on strength. That's exactly what I need. I wonder if these shields would be better than what I have, though. Get myself a nice bow shield. Nah, I have a shield. I don't want to spend that much on it, but I do want to spend on that dark, potentially better gambeson. Take it. Still gonna haggle, though.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye.
Aye, indeed. Right, how about... Wait, what am I... Oh, this is how much I get, so of course I want that down a bit. Let's say 2,000, make it a nice round number.
Agree?
We're getting there.
Come on, let's get a little closer, shall we?
Aye. For that amount, I can be persuaded.
And like taking candy from a baby. And where's that sweet new gambeson of ours? There we go. Oh, God, that looks good. Let's get our shoes on. And that helmet's going to the horse, because that's our backup gear. Maybe I should sell the gambeson that I have on me. Hold on, didn't my my horse have another helmet with my name on it? Yeah, see, this is the one I wanted to sell, so I'll move that one over. These gauntlets are actually banged up. Maybe I should just sell them as they are. I'll find better gauntlets as I go around. So I'm not done with you yet.
Good luck to you.
Sell off the old gambeson, these nasty old thingamajiggers, and that old helmet. And call that a deal, and see what we can repair while we're at it.
God be with you.
Oh, repair my hat, please. And repair my shield, and my mace, and my bow. I'll make him do it all. Actually, I should see what I can repair. My tailor kit can do the leggings, but I don't have the skill. There we go. There we go. I can do all this myself. Can I even do the Kuman bows? No, too damaged for that. Very nice. Did I use up the... I used up quite a bit of the kit there. I can't do it to my own hat. That's good though, I need those skill points, and repair is a tricky thing to grind up in my opinion, but I could be wrong. Repairing the hat costs more than he'd give you for it. It's often the case though. Yeah, let's get that one dealt with. And now, my hat is as good as new, which incidentally isn't very good to begin with, but it's still my hat. I would like some better shoes and some better trousers, but now I have loads of money to go and get myself exactly those things. I'm gonna sell those bows before I forget as well.
Garlic and more. You'll find it.
See, this is something I really like. Using your own head to go out and get goods in whatever way you deem best, and then using it to strengthen yourself in whatever way you want. I could just keep and wear the stuff that I stole, but I wanted to kit out Henry the way I want him, and with that I can liquidate the goods and get these other things. Maybe... Oh, you don't buy the bows. Who's going to buy these bows then? What's a man to do? I'll check the tailor and the herbalist, and I've got some books to read. But next up we're doing the story missions. Or we're carrying on with story mission. Why is the tailor still closed? Did I make an enemy of every tailor in Bohemia? I might not be far off the truth given what I did. I didn't even kill him for anything of value, I just killed him.
My respects.
Right, let's get trading then. I do the same thing in Oblivion. Kill, steal, loot, repair, and sell. I look at Oblivion in a much better light these days after the horrors of playing Skyrim. Very expensive, but I think I'll take all of his savior schnapps. Never know when I'm going to be needing that. Otherwise, I doubt I want the rest of his stuff, but I do need to read. Do I need a certain skill level to read this stuff? Alchemist's Dream. I'll take that. Learn a bit more about alchemy while I can. Some really good potions. I imagine if you get into alchemy, there's a lot to be made from it, but I'm not there yet. Ooh, you'll buy my Kuman bows. That's good. Can you buy these crappy tournament arrows as well, please? They're not doing me any favors at this point. And hey, you know, I don't need this alcohol. Leveling up drinking might be good, but I haven't looked into that at all. I'm not going to start now. Don't want to sell any of these potions. 5 minutes, things wound you less. It does sound good, but I only care about the ones that are weighing me down too much, and none of these weigh particularly much. Your strength and warfare skill are increased by 5. Oh, where was that hiding? I could drink that and stealth kill people with my insane strength. That's good, I should be holding on to that then. Alright, let's seal the deal, even though I'm paying through the nose for this. I wanted those savior schnapps, and my poor guy's getting awfully hungry. Yeah, leveling up drinking, typical Czech leisure activity. You there, trader. You're talking about all this food and it's making Henry really hungry. So what can I be having out of you? None of this seems like ready to eat food. It's all ingredients. You there. Pretzels. Sell them to me.
Sure.
Can you tell them at nourishment 7 and they cost $1 each? It's quite a bit. Oh, the pancakes give 9 and they're $1 each. There we go. A loaf of bread. Simple loaf of bread. And I can wash it down with some milk. Although the milk's rather expensive. And then Henry's just going to scarf it all down. Oh, he's overeating on that, isn't he? Well, drink the milk. That stuff's bound to go off.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus.
My home, my family, my livelihood.
I'm sure you've lost lots of things. Now, is this place open yet? Here we go, my good trader friends.
How are you?
I'll be better if... Actually, do you have anything to repair? Could repair my old leggings, but I'm actually looking into buying some nice stuff off of you. Tailor kit. Small tailor kit. Do I want or need that? I thought I had a tailor kit, so I'll pass on that for now. What is this anyway? 4-point. Fancy buttons. Not as good as my fancy gambeson, though. I would look for a dark hood. But he doesn't sell dark hoods. He sells red and grey ones. I want stuff that lowers my conspicuousness, not increases it. Ah, here we go. Black scarf? Not as good as I thought. Oh, you've got some terrible stuff here. I need things dark so I can get away with stuff under the cover of darkness. You've let me down, Taylor. You let me down big time.
God be with you.
Sure.
And I think you're just selling exactly the same stuff. Fair enough, I'd hoped for some better leggings, but it was not to be here. Is there anywhere else that I need to check here before getting on with the stories? I want to do my reading. If I learn enough about being a hard ass, then I'll be able to use this mace effectively. Oh, follow-up question. Where am I going to read? I don't have a home here yet. I'm sure I wouldn't mind me using the rat house for all my reading. I might even, you know, find myself some new things to read while I'm in there. The downside is that I already robbed this place blind, so there's a high chance that there's not what I'm looking for. How do we feel about trying to murder this bailiff as well? Oh, he has the plot armor, doesn't he? And I don't want to help him out with his homework. We'll leave him be, see if he has any good books for us. I know we're trespassing, don't worry about it. If anybody finds us, we'll say we'll just leave. Or perhaps we'll just make sure that we're not seen anymore. The options are plentiful. Yeah, he hasn't restocked his library after I looted it before. He's not thinking about me. He needs to do more of that, thinking about me. Oh, Crivens, look who's still up here. Remember this guy? The scribe. I think the scribe needs to sleep a little longer. Like, a lot longer. Look, I'm doing this for the reading. I don't even have anything. Ooh, he's got black hoses. That's what I'm after. And some groschen as always. And he's got the black scarf. Well, Oof, well, don't mind if I do. Lock's still too difficult for my measly lock-picking skills. Ah, excellent books. There we go. Knowledge is power, and incidentally, so is our knife. So, with the scribe somewhat out of the picture. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no, I must have already picked this place clean for books. Yep, yep. None of this is worth my time. Don't appear to be people here, are there? Okay, so let's just keep it nice and on the down low. Nothing with my name on it in here. Could always sit and read on these beds, but I don't want to be doing that in places that I'm not allowed. Oh, these lockpicks are just too hardcore for old Henry here. I just want books, okay? People have finally convinced me the merits of reading. And I'm just trying to find myself a good book to read. Although honestly, I've just picked up a whole bunch of them, so I should go and find myself a lovely place to be sitting and reading where nobody will bother me. Oh, I'll read books about strength, that's for sure. Maybe I can read it in the presence of the bailiff, that way I have an alibi for all the murders. But trust me, my temptation to KO the bailiff... Well, I've already got the mace now. This bailiff can live a little longer. Oh, now that I think it, he's got plot armor because there are missions for dealing with the Skalitz refugees around him. That would go a long way to explain it.
Yeah.
Now, since I've gone and done some horrible murders, the guards are probably on alert. At least they will be when they find the body. Or bodies. I wonder if I couldn't try my hand at this. If he goes and takes a seat over there. Because mind, I'm meant to be stealing the money off of that chap. People would doubtlessly call me out. People like Wolfram Pruda. All that stuff that I just stole, though. Might even put on that scarf. Leathery boots are the same kind I'm already wearing, but they're in better nick. Now I want to store the stuff that I've stolen for later. And I can't forget that those books I just stole are also hot property, although they don't seem to be showing up as hot property here. I don't know, some things just seem to lose their stolen status very quickly. Madness. Still, this is the guy that I've got a quest to steal from, and it doesn't seem all that easy. If I could just find him when he sleeps, I could murder him in his sleep. But nobody's really looking right now. Perhaps I could give it a little go. Give it a little pickety-pockety. Don't mind me, I'm just... Well, I took his keys at least. I think I'd get another good shot at pickpocketing him without him noticing. Alright, I tried. I shouldn't push my luck just yet.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get some reading done. I really want to become stronger. No, hold that thought. Reading is best done in the most comfortable place. And in my experience, that's always the bed. Ah, but I'm not allowed to stay at the inn, am I? I'll check it out again. It's time to give the old captain another beat. Oh, it'd be nice to show Bernard how I'm doing. We'll see if he's up and ready for it. But I should take my armor off. I don't want to get mucked up. An exquisite point, though. Heavens, if you're an easily sidetracked person, this is a dangerous game for you. Incidentally, I'm quite easily sidetracked.
God be with you.
I don't want to talk about Rate with you. I want a room.
Play.
And you're not giving me any.
Are you playing tricks on me?
Oh well, if nothing else, this will be a nice quiet place to... Hang on, am I trespassing up here? Well, it's a private area. Nobody... It might be that people don't notice, so if I just sit on this really comfy looking bed and read for a bit... You know, if people stop and tell me to leave, I'll just leave. Easy peasy. So, what am I wanting straight away? Hercules and his diet. I can get it all read in 5 hours. Does easily sidetrack mean we'll see you play hundreds of hours so you drop this at the first sign of dark side? Ah, I'm not dropping this, heavens no. I want to stay relatively focused on the story missions. It's just, you know, doing all this accentuates the story missions. Henry's a learning boy. He was a blacksmith boy that couldn't swing a sword, couldn't read, couldn't murder people with a dagger, right? Excellent. I got the strength training. I have got the reading training. The reading training such that I can grab a new perk for it. And the strength means that I can fully use... Wait, that doesn't look like level 8 strength to me. Ah, maybe it didn't go up. Dang. Still, what do I get here? Magistrate? +1 speech when trying to persuade a guard? First time you look at a fresco, cross and da-da-da, temporarily. All books are cheaper. Books are very expensive. It would be nice if it said how much cheaper, though. I might need to persuade guards with what I'm doing, so let's go for that. That's funny. I thought I would actually get a bit more strength training out of that, but I did not. Well, that's enough for our reading here, at least. I don't think we're that tired, so we'll go and catch up with Bernard. I can't do my training with him, because he's out on a mission that we should have been with him about a fortnight ago, because during the time we should have been on that mission, we were in jail for not murder, at least. We didn't murder. What is it we did? We crippled somebody, right? The actual murderer was of course the bailiff, and whilst he will never be allowed to atone for his crimes, we certainly sought vengeance for it. Yeah, we were set up by the bailiff. But he was a fool. He left his weapon behind. Oh, here's somewhere that I can actually sleep up and save in. Just need to find the guy here, and then pretty sure I can get a bed here. Who or where is the innkeeper? He's usually up against a wall. There we go.
My respects to you.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
All right. For how long?
Just the one.
Oh, that was the wrong one. I'm scrolling there and it's double scrolling. Actually, just sleeping one night might be fine here. Nah, forget it. I like to have the places that I can go at a moment's notice.
Certainly. For how long?
How about if I...
All right.
There we go. Just chugging through the talks that we've already seen before. I think the voice acting, well, it's very varied, but Henry at least is pretty good in my opinion, so I don't mind listening to him. American accents do feel very out of place in this game, though. It's hard to give a good reason why, it just doesn't feel right. There was no New World in the 15th century. And again, there weren't English accents as we know it, were there? Right, I strongly suspect I can't wear this Curious yet, but it doesn't show me here. I have to bring it into my inventory, and then it shows up. Still, out it goes. I'm going to keep those leather boots under lock and key. Same with those black fashionable things. These books I can read at a later date. Ooh, I didn't sell this fancy cloth stuff, did I? Well, I can sell that at a later date. Keeping that groschen on me. Just want to create myself some space here. Alright, that way the only stolen thing on me is that scarf, and I'm wearing it. Is there going to be fighting in this mission? Maybe it would be beneficial of me to actually wear some armor. Nah, have some faith in our skills, that's what we'll do. How much do we want to sleep, by the way? Maybe sleep until morning. That way I won't be dealing with the mission at night time. Good old Henry, he knows how to get some good sleep in. It's not as bad as Romans with Aussie accents. No, the voice acting in Caesar 3 is sublime, I won't be hearing a word against it. It'd be nice to do another project like that, community-wise, to add a voice pack for a game, but it has to be something that... Well, some people have said, what about a voice pack for Ama Yui? There's so much voiceover going in there. Caesar 3 worked well because any person could do their voices in a couple of minutes. Because there aren't that many lines. The only one that takes any real amount of time is doing Caesar. Caesar himself, the toga boy. Ama Yui would take longer than weeks. A lot longer than weeks. Well, okay, you could say it would take dozens of weeks. That would be fair. I'm a little hungry. Where are they getting off locking me out from the food? Don't mind me, just pirating this lock. Ooh, that didn't work out so well. Here we go. Clicky clicky. Chompy chomp. Oh,
Is that some new kind of game?
you could call it that. So we're not allowed in here, but the innkeeper's still up and working. You can go around murdering innkeepers. They take a while to respawn from what I've seen. What do he keeps in the cellar? Right, he wouldn't mind if I just go and help myself, would he? Oh, that was close. Almost fudged that one up badly. Now this is just straight up trespassing. You get spotted in here, they'll call a guard. All the more reason to make this trip worth my while. What do you have? My belly's already full, isn't it? Not entirely. I could grab one cheeky little bite to eat, couldn't I? A little bit of bacon? Liking the idea of that already. Chow it down. Let's get rid of the evidence. Nobody needs to know. It's just food and stuff down here. Now, if they actually had the booze here, if there was a whole load of Saviour Schnapps, now this would be a great place to be. Thought I'd find some people sleeping here to lighten their purses, but oh well. Let's go, my horse. You could improve it by doing Fat Miner reacting to a bar. Well, it would be nice to put Fat Miner into the game. And I'm certain it could be done. Just sprite swap and replace all of somebody's lines with Fat Miner's lines. But then he'd probably inherit their skill set and moves, so naturally, if you go deep into it, it'd be a lot of work for very little payoff. An in-cellar with a lack of alcohol baffles me. It's probably that the alcohol down there is being kept in the big old casks of it, which isn't very handy for stealing. I doubt they'd have pre-prepared schnapps for me down there. Alright, it's light enough not to need you. Away you go, and let's have weapons drawn just in case. I need to get my strength up. I don't know how much the effectiveness of a weapon is lowered by not having enough stats for it, but I'm guessing... Well, I have nothing to guess on, right? Maybe it's 50%, maybe it's 70%, maybe it's 10%, maybe effectiveness just means speed and not damage, or damage and not speed. The game is vague with these terms, which doesn't sit well for me, but I can see why they don't want to go into every single bit for every little detail. So, we're a fortnight late, but this place was set upon, and we need to figure out by who and why. There's my captain. He did say last one there's going to get an earful. I don't think he anticipated us being this late.